Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm your host, Steamtown Gamer, and today we are rocking Skyrim on Xbox 360. This is the Legendary Edition, which includes all the DLCs. Now, you might be asking, why, Steamtown, are you playing this game? Well, once again, I just feel like it. I, in fact, just recorded Fallout Ultimate Edition, and I thought, you know what? Why the hell not? This too. So I do in fact like Skyrim, and just like Fallout that I just recorded, I will only upload the good bits. Obviously this is just the first episode, which is going to be the intro. Now I'm not going to go with human, because that's kind of boring. Rengard. Wood Elf. I will not go human. I might go High Elf or even Dark Elf. I do kind of like the Dark Elves. Race, yeah. Sex, female, of course. Yeah, these are preset ones that you can use. A lot of them are kind of cool. Skin tone, I like a light, nice dark. Oh, you gotta go, yeah, pick the skin. She's kind of cool. She reminds me a lot of Game of Thrones. Let's go. A lot of these they just look like men. I'm going to go with her. Wait. That's the thing about Skyrim. In fact, this is kind of well known for Skyrim, is that you can, like, they go into such detail about every little bit. I don't want any dirt. Dirt color. Scars. I mean, most of the time you just wear a helmet, so you never really see their face. It is kind of cool to have a very unique character. This is really interesting if you've got a online profile, but Skyrim is not online. Face, nose type. I want a small, cute nose. I guess that's cute. Nose height. I'm pretty happy with everything it is. Forehead color. Yeah, this is exactly why it was eye shape. I like that one, eye color. I like red. I'm just going to stick with red. Mouth, hair. Hair color. Let's see if we can do something about this hair. See if we can get a darker red, maybe. Looks like it's about that. I like that, actually. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Done. My name, I'm going to have the exact same name I did in Fallout New Vegas, which is Rain. That's R-A-Y-N-E. Rain. Like as in Blood Rain, one of my favorite video games.
Refugee? Gods really have abandoned your people, Dark Elf. Captain, what should we do? She's not on the list.
Forget the list. She goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure your remains are returned to Morrowind. Follow the captain, prisoner.
They're like, we don't know what to do with her. We can't take the risk. She's getting her head chopped off. That's kind of fucked up. So Skyrim, it was such a big seller. Now, when I first got Skyrim, I didn't have the Legendary Edition. Basically, there's a rebellion led by him. And you can pick sides, the Legion or the Stormcloaks.
And now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
They've finally caught him.
What was that?
It's nothing.
Oh, you'll notice that his mouth is bound. That's because he has this ability called the shout that he learned.
Souls to Aetherius. Blessings of the eight divines upon
For
you.
the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over.
Learn. As you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
Oh, 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 oh. Oh, that was like his second in command. They actually caught a bunch of rebels and they caught me at the same time. I'm not a rebel.
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
Oh, shit. So yeah, as I was just saying, they caught the rebels, the rebel leader and a bunch of his lackeys. They caught me in the, as well. They thought I was with them.
What in oblivion is that?
Oh. So dragons, they're just not fire-breathing lizards in the game. They are much, much worse than that. They are sentient. They bring about the end of the world.
Gods won't give us another chance. This way!
So that is one of the generals of the Stormcloak. Everyone else has run off. And we have to pick at some point. We can, of course, do missions for both, but at the end of the game, or at least part of the main storyline, we have to pick between the two. There he is. Help her. Someone help her. I mean, will someone help her? Okay, someone's helping her. Okay, that's good. So you can pick between the join his side, which is basically religious freedom to all. That's basically summing it up. Or you could join the Legion, which they don't have religious freedom at all, but they respect everyone. They don't respect everyone. They think if you're not human, you're not worthy. The Legion, they want to make peace treaties with all the races, get everyone together. So basically how I got into Skyrim was a friend recommended it to me because it's like, well, if you like Fallout, you will love this game. And when I played it, I hated it because I kept dying when I versed the first dragon. That's because somehow it got set to hard. I don't know why. But it got set to hard. I was basically fighting the first dragon and I was getting my ass kicked. I died like 10 times. I gave up and then realized that, oh crap, it needs to be set on easy.
Hammond, you need to get over here. Now!
So that's the guy who basically tried to kill us. But he's just doing his job. He just thinks we're a rebel. He's not bad.
Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense.
We need to make it to the next major outpost. Or we could join the Stormcloaks.
Stay close to the wall! Quickly, follow me!
Now, in order to play this game through, you basically have to finish it, then go back and join the opposite team. Otherwise, you won't be able to play all the missions. And of course, this also has this DLCs. Once again, you have to play it both rounds. in order to understand what's going on. Oh, how about, will someone please, why isn't no one helping the women? Was someone, look, she's injured. She's beautiful too. Could someone just pick her up? Hey there, buddy. Grumpy, aren't you? I've got no weapons, by the way, so I can't do anything. Oh, my hands are still bound. My hands are literally still bound together, so I can't pick up a weapon. I can't do anything. Okay, so this is where the game splits up. We have two directions. Go with the Stormcloak guy or go with the Legion guy. Now, I'm going to side with the Legion, so I'm going to go this way. It's completely up to you. Now, these guys basically just tried to kill us, but that's only because they thought I was with them. They're just basically doing their job. And they did even apologize for it as well, so... yeah. So the Stormcloaks, there's the Divine 8, but some people say there is in fact 9. Talos, who was a mortal who believed was so awesome in life, managed to become a god. And the Stormcloaks, they strongly believe in Talos.
Let me see if I can get those bindings off.
And if you don't believe in Talos, they simply say, well, it's okay, as long as you have the choice. But the Legion, they're saying, no, you do not have that choice. He is not a god, he is not, he was just a mortal. And died a mortal and exists as a mortal. So, yeah, it's basically arguing religious freedom. But the Legion, they're respectful with all races, dark elf, any or even orcs, things like that. They are respectful and want to unite them all together under one banner. And the Legion do not. They basically want to put humans above everyone else. Maybe with the... they don't really care about the other races and things like that. So that's why I'm choosing to go with the Stormcloaks. Not the Stormcloaks, the Legion, because they are offering... you know, respect and dignity to everyone. And yeah, items, weapons, sword. Remember, I'm in tatters. I'm in rags. Let me see. Sorry, I am taking my sweet time. So I'm wearing like sacks on my feet and that. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to some Imperial. Okay, it's not Legion, it's Imperial. And keys. And basically once you pick up a key, you have it for the rest of the game. It weighs nothing. It doesn't matter. You don't never have to pull it out. As long as you got it on you and there's a lock in front of you for it, it will be fine. We're going to follow him now. We're going to go, he's going to basically take us to a small community not too far away. And he wants us to give the mission...
Stormcloaks. Maybe we can reason with them.
He wants us to warn everyone, basically. Now, I have noticed that there are not that many female NPCs in the game. In regards to enemies, that is very different for our Elder Scrolls Online. In fact, there seems to be a lot. Female ones, in fact, they seem to be more female ones than male ones on Elder Scrolls Online. That's their underwear. Not bad, not bad. Basically, there are two areas. Now, the Stormcloaks have taken over a large city and a few other little towns, while the rest is all Imperial or just simply no one really cares enough about. So basically you get to reign. Now I picked up these Stormcloak uniforms and weapons and things like that. They'll be more valuable in the city owned by the Stormcloaks. I'll get next to nothing everywhere else, and vice versa with the Imperial clothing that I obtain.
Damn, that dragon doesn't give up easy. Imperial dog! Come on!
Now, of course, you did see the shield. I rarely use a shield. In fact, when it comes to these games, I, in fact, use a destruction spell on one hand and a one-handed sword on the other. I find, for me, that's the best ratio. I'm just going to go ahead and take this minor healing wine. I might sell that. Tankard. Remember, you're starting from next to nothing, so you want to go ahead and store up on as much gold as possible. Oh, barrel. What's in the barrel? Sweet. You know, stamina, energy, and stamina, health, and magic. Hey there, buddy.
Done then? This way.
So as I'm recording this, I'm physically uploading the second episode of Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. I even uploaded the third one beforehand because I had gotten a little mixed up. Oh, good. There seems to be a lot of Stormcloaks. Now, I think maybe they just showed up to rescue their leader. That's probably the case. He's got gold, he's got a magic book, which you need to read.
Come with us. We need to get out of here.
You have no authority over me, boy.
Didn't you hear me? I said the keep is under attack.
Forget the old man. I'll go with you.
Looks like there's something in this cage.
Don't bother with that. Lost the key ages ago. Poor fellow screamed for weeks.
See if you can get it open with some picks. We'll need everything we can get.
Sure. Take all my things. Please.
Grab.
So he gave us a lockpick. He's going to give us a bonus thing. I don't know. He's probably a thief, this guy in here. He's not a Stormcloak. He is definitely a mage of some kind. He was probably caught stealing. Just go to, okay, a little bit higher. Little bit higher. Oh, no! Oh, I've got another one. Thank fuck. Gotcha. Let's go ahead and take these coins. And this book, Sparks. That is a tome. Search mage. Oh, these are enchanted too. Sweet. So when you create your character, you basically got to think about what your character was. Do you want heavy armor, which is obviously more stronger, but it slows you down, you can't carry as much. But the Book of Dragonborn. Basically, there's a chosen person with the blood of a dragon. Take the iron dagger. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go into the inventory. Oh, we've already got some magic anyway. I'm not even sure if you guys will even start with this, but this is basic magic. Now what we're going to do is we're going to items. We're going to go with books, and we're going to read Spell Tome Sparks. You already know Sparks. Okay. Well, if we already know it, that means it's probably a DLC which you guys don't have. So we're going to go to magic, destruction, sparks, or flames. I like flames, actually. See, now one hand. flames, sword, flames, sword. So you can actually hit both people at once. Stormcloak soldier, tattered rags, skeleton, bone meal. I'll take the 2 coins. How long has this been here? I don't think this happened with the dragon, but did they just build it into the side of a cave? So I've said this before, I will only be uploading the really fun, really cool, interesting, unique missions. Nothing, no grinding whatsoever. No just pointless missions that have no outcome.
Like the bite of a flea. I cannot best you.
See, look how good the flames is going. That's why I love destruction spells. Now that is just me. You can take any approach you want when it comes to fighting. Me, yeah, destruction with one hand, one-handed sword in the other. Check this out. Oh, they weren't standing on it. That sucks. Oh, right in her tit. Fuck. I took everything. I forgot that there's a button you can just take everything. Let's go ahead, activate this switch. Let's see where this goes. They have no idea where they're going. Now the Stormcloaks are obviously invading here, but it's like did they even know about this part? I mean the team I'm rolling with, Imperials.
Damn it, I'm going back that way. Better push on. I'm sure the others will find another way.
So looks like they built this base thing on top of a cave. Oh, we can go up here. I never knew this before. Oh, we got a potion of minor health. 1 gold. Oh, a bag of gold. 10 gold. Can't go over there. We can go over here. There's stairs over here as well. That's where that crashed. Okay, I don't know why that would take us just there. Remember, Skyrim is very old. They basically build temples on top of temples on top of temples. Things go to ruins. Empires and civilizations just get wiped out and forgotten about. There's even like gods or princes, as they're called, regardless of male or female, hang around. So they're called the Divine Eight, which means the only Divine Eight that really have strong influence in the world. But there are many other, princes as well. I guess this is why no one comes down here. So obviously different spells work on different creatures. The frostbite spiders are very vulnerable to my flame attack. Kind of sounds like Pokemon. You can only harvest venom from them. That's not really that good. Oh, we could have snuck past them. That's the thing. Fight the bear or sneak past. I went straight ahead and pissed it off. I have what? Contracted something. I've contracted something. We only have local map, we don't have the full scale map yet, which is very large, by the way. What are these? I'm seeing, yeah, just all human remains. This, obviously not human, that's a deer of some kind. So we're nearly out now, finally. That opening is a lot longer than I expected to. I was comparing it to the bloody Fallout intro, which didn't go for very long at all, and that was even doing a pointless mission just to show you something. This is very different. Can be improved by at the blacksmith's tale. So I'm not that great at Skyrim. I've never 100% of this game by no means. I have finished the main storyline, done a lot of missions, and of course every time I play this game I find new things. Same with Fallout as well.
Stick around to see if he comes back. Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's a blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Why is it best that we split up? That doesn't make any sense. Don't tell me. But that sucks. Okay, so the town is just up ahead there. You can actually see the little icon on the map. What's really... no, actually, no. It's telling us to go over there.
You should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. We could really use someone like you.
Now, most people go to this stone. Now we can join the Imperial Legion, or we can join the Stormcloaks. Now I'm going to go with the Imperial Legion, because they have respect for everyone. They just don't care about their religious beliefs. Basically believe what we say. So most people go here when they first play this game. The stones. They basically favor some skills that you want to go with. You've got the thief stone, which helps with such as sneak, assassination, things like that. Then you've got the mage stone, helps with magic, and you've got the lover stone. Oh, no you don't actually. You've got the warrior. I'm going to go with the warrior stone. And...
Good. I knew you shouldn't have been on that cop the minute I laid eyes on you.
so he's a good guy. He knew that we weren't supposed to be there. Fire. Now this game is on the PS. It's been remade for the newer consoles. I've been meaning to get it. I've been told that the graphics are just incredible and I really should get them, but I simply haven't gotten them yet. I don't want to spend the money to go and get them.
Listen, as far as I'm concerned, you've already earned your pardon. But until we get that confirmed by General Tullius, just stay clear of other Imperial soldiers and avoid any complications, alright?
So I'm still considered a wanted criminal until I tie things up with the general. So yeah, that's something I'm going to have to do. So this is going to be the end of the episode. I'm going to leave it right here. Basically the same concept as every time. Like, subscribe, and share if you haven't already. Now, I really want to hear from you guys. Tell me what missions you really want me to play. I'll be uploading, of course, all the DLCs, regardless if it's interesting or not. But I really want to hear what missions you want me to record. And not only that, what games you want me to record, because I love playing these games. So you know who I am. You know what I do. Catch you later.